All right, what you're about to watch is an excerpt of a sermon that I did for the church at Ohatch Church of Christ and was recorded here. This is a small portion of that sermon, which I thought may be relevant to you. You may find interesting. But if you'd like to see the greater sermon as a whole, it is also on the channel. And that description of what sermon it'll be will be in the description below. Thanks. God knows all and is all and sustains all. And then thirdly, James says, you are not in control. You are not in control. If there's anything you learn from going from a child to an adult, you learn that you're not in control. When you're a child, you think, well, when I'm an adult, I'll be in control. Then I'll get to decide. And then you just laugh when you become an adult and realize that you're not in any sense control. But God is in absolute and total control. Ephesians 1:11, having been predestined according to the purpose of him who works all things according to the counsel of his will. Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. Proverbs 16:33, the dice is cast into the lap. It may seem like it's chance, but it's every decision is from the Lord. Even the decision of the dice is from the Lord. Matthew 10:29, not one sparrow will fall to the ground apart from your Father. Not one bird dies unless God tells it to, allows it to. Or as Miss Betty Carroll always said, Psalm 115:3, our God is in heaven and he does as he pleases. Or Isaiah 46 verse 10 again, declaring the end from the beginning, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will accomplish all my purpose. There are no accidents. There are no random occurrences. The Lord reigns today, everywhere, in every heart, in every moment. A.W. Pink says it well, says it like this. God always does as he pleases, when he pleases, where he pleases, with whom he pleases. Sproul says, there are no rogue molecules in the universe, right? There is not one molecule in the universe that is going rogue against what God intends for it. Every molecule bows to its king. What a comfort it is to know that the devil is not in charge. What a comfort to know that Washington, at any given time, regardless of who the president is, was, or will be, is not in charge. What a comfort to know that your boss is not in charge. That ultimately God is the one in charge. Romans 8:28 is in the Bible. God works all things together to good for those who love the Lord and are called according to that God works all things together for good. If it wasn't true that God was in absolute control, then that verse would have to say God will do his best. God will do what he can. But it doesn't say that. It says God works all things together for good for those who love the Lord. You can trust a God like this. You don't want a God who is putting his finger in the air to see which way the wind is blowing and then doing his best to make it work out the way that he wants it to. You want a God that is a rock, that is a mighty fortress, a God that's in control to carry out his purpose for his glory and for the good of his people.